34,064. That's how many deaths were caused by vehicle accidents in 2013 in the United States, according to the World Health Organization. Compare that to 3,500 deaths in Germany. Now, due to the population differences, this may seem like a big difference, but even when compared to the amount of deaths caused by accidents per 100,000 people, the US has a rate of 10.6 and Germany has 4.3, over twice as many fatal accidents in Germany in comparison to the population. Accidents are most often caused by either DUI or aggressive driving. Now, focusing on aggressive driving, let's face it, we all experience a form of aggression when we are behind the wheel. Maybe you woke up late, spilt coffee, breakfast all over your clothes, or just overall had a rough morning, and now you're running late for work. While you're driving to work on a regular 2-lane highway, but both lanes are blocked by people barely even doing the speed limit. Or maybe you're taking a cross-country road trip and you're trying to make up on some lost time. So you set it on cruise control at 75, maybe 80 miles an hour on a wide open road, probably even moving with the flow of traffic. But you see up ahead there's a cop. So like everyone, you hit the brakes just to be safe, but you didn't notice the car right behind you, and they weren't even paying attention. So maybe an accident is caused. So who's at fault? Well, that's up for the police to decide. I believe Germany's Autobahn is a top reason that their accident rate has consistently been significantly less than the US and always had one of the lowest rates for fatal accidents in the world. The Autobahn often reduces the urge to drive aggressively because it allows you to have the freedom of traveling at unlimited speeds and maintain your focus by limiting distractions when traveling at these higher speeds. Now let's get a similar system in place in the US. Strict speed limits without any location to travel freely will not reduce the urge to speed and get to our destination on time, and it often allows for more distractions. Regardless of the speed limit sign, most Americans disobey the speed limit every day, and many even get caught. According to the National Highway and Safety Administration, 112,000 speeding tickets are given daily, 41 million per year, and approximately 20% of drivers will receive a speeding violation every year. Considering that most of us are going to speed, it is much safer to have a system in place where it is acceptable to travel at these higher rates of speed to prevent the need for aggression. While speeding is common by many drivers, it is quite surprising how little it has contributed towards accident fatalities. According to the U.S. Department of Transportation, only 28% of fatal accidents were found to be contributed by speeding in excess of the posted speed limit. In addition, 50% of those were above 55 miles an hour. That concludes that approximately 15% of fatal accidents were a result of speeding at higher rates of speeds. Although it is quite obvious that collisions at higher rates of speeds can produce much higher fatality results, accidents and distractions are much less common at these greater speeds. Anything at or below the standard speed limit, most of us can agree that we feel more comfortable multitasking with the radio, food, sometimes even a cell phone. And that's where these common fatalities occur. The Autobahn can be our solution to reduce our higher number of fatalities. The Autobahn can help reduce many of these common problems in the U.S. highway regulations by reducing aggressive driving and accidents caused by distractions. The Autobahn gives a much safer place to travel at higher speeds and not have to worry about violations or driving aggressively. The Autobahn allows for a specified area to travel freely at any speed. While this doesn't completely eliminate people from speeding in restricted areas, it sure does help travelers navigate together with a common set of boundaries. It allows people to make up time in a safe location and not through these slower restricted areas, leading to often reckless driving. Throughout my few years in Germany, I have still received a few speeding tickets, but I can definitely say that I've seen much less accidents happen on the highway when compared to driving in the States. Additionally, the Autobahn's no speed limit generally does not lead to more fatal accidents resulting from distractions. I know when I'm traveling on the Autobahn at 130 plus miles an hour, keeping my eyes on the road, hands on the wheel, and overall focus on driving is my main concern. Not many people will feel comfortable trying to multitask in that situation. Additionally, when traveling at a higher rate of speed, you really obey the lane courtesy, because when you're traveling at 100, 110 miles an hour and you see a car quickly approaching your rearview mirror, you'd want to get over and make room for that person. Now, the U.S. can strongly benefit from adapting an Autobahn-style highway system and really help greatly lower these fatal car accidents that we have seen. As seen in many statistics, speed limits do not limit the urge to speed or significantly cause a threat or fatal accident. A highway system that does not stress the adherence to a speed limit can greatly reduce distractions and aggressive driving. The Autobahn has been a great success in Germany, and if we petition to put a similar system in place in the United States, we may see great similar results that Germany has had